Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for coming back. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. And yes, so today we're gonna talk about the dating life of a sick person. I feel like I won't have much to say because I didn't really struggle to date. Don't I know I'm not the lucky one to struggle today. But I mean like struggle mean like as a sick person, to date, when you're sick and you're struggling with a lot of medical issue. Yes. I went to the F boys, the drama, the normal thing that people go through when they start dating. I'm in a relationship right now with my boyfriend who's so sweet. We've been dating for a year and a couple of months. I'll talk about how I feel like to date me as right now, and then how I feel like to date me as a few years when I started dating, which was back in 2013. Yes. It wasn't hard, because I feel like the guys always come to me. Again, not lucky at all. They always come to me. I'll say like the thing that I kind of struggled with was one relationship where that person didn't really do his job as a boyfriend. Like, I'm a sick person, but when the time we started dating, that's when I couldn't walk. I didn't go to school. I was always in the hospital every day. So he never came to see me at my house. He was like 10 minutes away from my house. I've been offered to go to his house. Go to his house to hang out or come to my house, which my parents would have been fine with. We met at church. So we spent 2 years dating. Like he never came to visit me at the hospital, or even when we see each other at church, we didn't really talk. And I really back then I say like he was playing me, but I didn't want to believe that. But now, I've grown up, I was 16, 17. He never came to visit me. He lied to the pastor when the pastor asked him if he was dating me. He told his mom that we weren't dating, made a fool out of me, so I'll say don't fucking do that. Even if the person is not sick, don't do that. Don't do that. Do come to the hospital and visit them. He never did that. He never bothered doing that. Saying he didn't have a car, which he did. He had two. Yeah. He did. We've been a year and a half dating. We never hung out. We never kissed. I'm laughing because it's funny. No, it's funny now. If it was like 2 years ago, I've been so angry. You have to you do have to come visit the person when they're sick, even if you don't do it all the time in the hospital. But if if they don't live far away, we could always come to the person's house. If the person is sick, I'm pretty sure they cannot drive. In my instance, I still don't drive. Do spend time with that person, and also learn about the medical issues. Learn about what type of medication they're taking, because you never know what happened. Then that person is not able to talk or is unconscious, and then you have to explain to the paramedic or to the doctor what they have, because you don't want them to kill the person. Be patient and understandable with the sick person, and that also goes for the sick person. You have to be understandable and patient with the person that's sick, because then you have to give it time for them to take all that in. Then you have medical issues, and then there's a lot of risk. For me, there's a lot of risk of infection for me, and when I'm too emotional, I get weak, because my emotion plays a big role with my medical issues, And I think that goes for a lot of sick people, but for some reason, like, after a couple of them got diagnosed, like, whenever I would get mad, I wouldn't be able to talk. I would get so weak. I'll say to, to make sure you don't hurt that person, you're not playing the sick person. Make sure you if you want to date the sick person, you gotta make sure you want to. Don't play with their emotions, because they kill you and I kill you too. Yeah. Nobody like to get played. If you sure you don't want to date them, just tell them right on. Don't continue talking, and it's not going anywhere. Sex. If you're a sick person, and then you have like some type of muscle problems, some type of bone problems, in my case, sex. It could be difficult in a certain position. The guy or the girl would like to try, and then you can't do them because your hip cannot do a 360, or your leg cannot go up all the way. Then that is so awkward to talk about. But hey, I'm 19, and no, there's nothing wrong with sex, because I'm never anyway. There's nothing wrong with sex. And something very important. If you're sick, even if you're not sick, you have to make sure you don't have any STDs. I feel like a lot of people don't want to get tested because they don't notice any symptoms, or the symptom could be very mild, or it goes unnoticed. But 60% of the population has some type of STDs and they don't have any symptoms, or they do, or they just decide not to tell the person, which is not fair at all. So make sure you as a same person get tested, and the person you're about to date get tested too. That's very important. I feel like a lot of people don't want to know if they have it or not. If you do have it, don't go on spreading it knowing you have it. I'll say like, I would say like, you could date whoever you want, but make sure that person is not using you for your medical issue money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you sick person, like, especially if you what's the word? I forgot the word. Oh, what's the word? If you're paralyzed, some people, they get money from the government. Some people will date you just for that money, and make sure they're not dating you for that money. I would like, don't tell that person you're getting money from the government, not yet. Don't tell them after 6 months. If you're not working and then you're getting cash from the government, I'll say wait till actually trust that person for you to tell them that. And don't give your bank account information yet. You know what I'm saying? Just want to be safe. And have fun. Just because you sick doesn't mean you're not allowed to be loved or to give you love. Being sick doesn't stop you from doing anything. You gotta go out there. If you want to be wild, but be careful because you don't want to die quickly. But yeah, that would be my advice for a sick person. I've done a lot of things that other people wouldn't think of doing. I like to be out of my comfort zone, even though I'm very shy. I'm so shy, but I don't like to do the same thing over. I like to do new things. I like to be in my comfort zone, but then I don't, because you gotta only have one life to live, so might as well go out there, be wild, but be thoughtful of your action. So yeah, that'll be all, and thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. So please come back for more. Bye. Okay, I don't know why I just went.